Soy un artista y el daño hepático es mi arte. A todo el alcohol que me meto estoy bastante bien, la verdad. No le pienso hacer caso a ninguna tirada de electroquímica. ¿Tú crees que debería coger la droga? ¿Y con Bigotinchi no se te ha ocurrido tener una fe, ya que te gusta el borracho? Tú cállate, jurona, que yo soy la ley aquí. Pero ¿cómo que me la meto por el culo? ¡Que soy policía! Mira, Bigotinchi, qué elegante está. Es verdad. Que yo te puse esta ropa, Bigotinchi. ¿Te pareces un pitufo ahora? Vamos, vamos. Vamos a leer un libro o algo. Para que se haga la hora. Yo le pagué al Garte así, tío. Debo recordar que sí. Sí, sí le pagué. Voy a leer un libro. Yo creo que sentándome en el banco también pasaba el tiempo. Creo recordar. Siento aquí.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Venga. A
The
dormir.
bed is still cold from the
Pero no
The bed
volver a
is
tener otro
still
sueño
cold from the
conmigo
wind
mismo
blowing
ahorcado.
in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No,
Y no, otra vez
you
no,
have
tío.
to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
Lo que me está describiendo a mí.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Soy un artista y el daño hepático es mi arte. Creo que necesito atención médica. No, no. Yo con mi médico no tengo nada que hablar ya.
There's no dignity here. Only reflections of your body mass. Flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror. But why? To admire all your accomplishments? You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Que quiero ser una mejor persona.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared. At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Venga, Bigotinchi, no hay que tirar para adelante en la vida. Piensa que hoy vas a volver a ver a tu amigo King Kitsuragi. Y que ya tenemos la llave para entrar a la oficina del cabrón aquel. Y que tienes una ropa guapísima que te conseguí. Pero tenemos que volver a encontrar dinero, Bigotinchi. Que si no, el garte ese nos deja en la calle. ¿Dónde me dijo mi mejor amigo que nos veíamos hoy? No me lo dijo. Que aparezca. King Kitsuragi, amigo mío. Todo lo que pasó el otro día, cuando tú no estabas. Buenos días.
Yes?
Qué soso de ni que Kitsuragi creía que estábamos construyendo algo. Venga, vámonos, anda. ¿Y esta gente? ¿Estos son policías también o qué? ¿Que son fontaneros o qué son?
The woman in an RCM patrol
Cara caballo.
officer's uniform
La mujer del
winces as she
uniforme de
notices
patrulla del
you.
MCR da un respingo al verte. Uy, eso porque seguro que le dije alguna impertinencia alguna vez.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no va a querer tú hablar conmigo?
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
¿Por qué no quieres hablar conmigo?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
¿Porque soy tu superior, por ejemplo?
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
Entonces,
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
seguro que te hice algo, no me lo quieres decir.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want? What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Sí, como si yo no te reconociera tu cara de mierda con la peluca esa y las gafas. Mira, tú eres mi jefe, cabrón. Que te recuerdo perfectamente de la conversación aquella con los otros subnormales de la comisaría.
I don't...
¿Qué
don't know what to
disfraz
say.
más feo te pusiste?
Don't say anything, Judith.
No me acuerdo de tu nombre, tío. Pero no eres tú.
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
I just want to do my job, that's all.
Venga, estos vinieron aquí a controlarme. Porque no se fían de mí. Y Kitsuragi,
Yes.
dile todas las cosas buenas que he hecho. Ah, no le dicen nada. No da la cara por mí. Mira, hijo de puta, yo sé quién tú eres.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Yo sé que estás hecho una mierda, gilipollas. La apariencia no importa, lo que cuenta lo que diste. Le voy a decir lo de gilipollas porque este tío me está tratando mal.
Wow. You seem stable and in control. Allow me to say, alcohol really seems to have had a positive effect on you.
Alcohol, si llevo 2 días sin beber.
No, what do you want?
Don't even try to win him over. You won't.
Yo sé lo que no encaja en este tipo, si yo lo sé. ¿Quién es este tío? Que sí, que Bigotinchi, que sí.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask it.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Yo pero sí es la misma foto, tío, con una peluca de mierda.
Another life.
Que no, Bigotinchi.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
Ay, ¿a qué distrito pertenecía yo, tío? ¿Al 41 o al 57? Uno era yo y el otro era Kitsuragi, pero yo creo que yo era el 57, ¿verdad?
I think even in this fictional reality, the 57th would still
Lo
be my
siento,
station.
Kitsuragi. Yo sabía que uno de los dos, ese era el tuyo o el mío.
My condolences. Go ahead. Have another guess. Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere
Pero Bigotinchi,
good.
¿de verdad que no lo reconoce?
Okay. Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Pareces un tipo genial, me encantaría tenerte como compañero. ¿Quién mola más que tú?
I'm sure he's fucking flattered, but Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
Parece un poco coñazo, podría encontrar a alguien mejor.
None taken, my friend. None taken. Let's be honest. There's been some purely fictional talk in our imaginary station in regards of who'd even be worthy of your partnership. And the conclusion is that a man with your caliber should form his own one-man policing unit. Anyone else would just slow you down.
No me quites a Kin Kitsuragi, ¿eh? No.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Kim, ¿quién es este tío? Yo sé quién es, pero bueno, Bigotinchi, recordemos que tiene amnesia y alcohol.
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Bueno, pues nada.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
Ok, loser, pero mira. A ver, Kitsuragi, el otro día hice un montón de cosas cuando te fuiste. Mira. Vamos a ir a hablar con el gordo cabrón. Ven, Kitsuragi, ven. Mira lo que conseguí el otro día, ven por aquí. Que el otro día perdí 2 puntos de salud por sentarme en la silla. No se te ocurra sentarte en esa silla. Pero alguien ha dejado algo en la mesa. ¿El qué? ¿Qué mesa? Mira. Voy a hablar con este tipo.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
No me voy a volver a sentar en esa silla infecta, gracias. Me has llamado señor Dubois. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué te llamas así, Bigotinchi? Vamos a hablar del ahorcamiento.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Pues yo no estoy de acuerdo con hacer eso, Kim. Pero bueno,
But I can't think straight with this thing
el
weighing on
más
me.
listo aquí de
You're
todos.
police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Kim, lo somos. Somos uno para los dos. He abierto unas cuantas puertas a lo largo de mi vida. ¿Pero por qué? Bueno, es que de verdad no somos policías realmente.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple and there's nothing shady about it.
A ver qué quiere.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Bueno, si King Kitsuragi lo aprobó, que es el listo aquí, ¿quién soy yo para contradecirlo?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Como que comadre.
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
A mí no me hables con enigmas. Dime claro lo que quieres y yo te digo si lo hago.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
Si por corriendo te refieres a correrme una buena juerga, sí, podría.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
Eso, la policía no trabaja para ti.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry? Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Le doy a que sí, ¿no? Kim Kitsuragi estaba de acuerdo también. ¿Qué hago? Esto es una decisión muy importante. Acepto. Hay que aceptar porque si no...
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. You've got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now, let's talk real business.
Pero las drogas las estás pasando tú, cabrón. Es lo que te quiero decir.
Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
¿Pero qué está hablando este de una hernia ahora? Amigo, céntrate. Un hombre de piedad, ¿qué quieres decir? Estoy en mi punto álgido.
Yes, yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition,
Claro.
and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive.
Claro que sí. A todo el alcohol que me meto estoy bastante bien, la verdad.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Eso dices tú.
Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him.
Que no, que este tío es mal rollísimo.
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Te dio parte de su terreno en negociaciones previas. ¿Por qué ibas a dejar marchar?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left. Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Te meto un tiro, ¿eh?
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks. This man almost never
Lo voy a
angers
intentar llevar al
visibly.
límite al tipo este.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Okay then, positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
No, no le pienso hacer caso a ninguna tirada de electroquímica.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Yo no necesito tu permiso, estúpido.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Cabrón, este me está chantajeando con lo de mi pistola desaparecida.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
Te pregunto por qué me ha llamado por mi nombre. No, esa carta todavía no la vamos a sacar.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least
Ya lo
try
intenté.
convincing it.
Intenté decirle cosas bonitas al container para que se abriera y no funcionó.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
¿Qué puedo decir aquí? Pero si yo ahora respondo que estoy hablando con este tipo o conmigo mismo.
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Harry! I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
Bueno, pues si Kuno y la otra están jugando la ruleta rusa con mi pistola, espero que se peguen un tiro cada uno. Así de claro te lo digo a ti, Ebrad Claire. Me importa una mierda los críos de este barrio.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as
Tú
well.
cállate. No has dicho nada. Encima que te traigo aquí. Que no hablé con él el otro día para que vinieras tú y no estás aportando nada aquí en Kitsuragi.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and
Con
doesn't
todas las
put the
cosas que yo tengo que
RCM
hacer,
in
¿tú
a
te
good
crees que
light.
yo voy a estar pendiente de encontrar la pistola? Mira, me da igual.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
No le voy a decir lo de mi nombre porque voy a dejar patente que estoy desquiciado.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
No sé qué significa eso.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Ah, mierda.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
No, Working Class Solidarity no. Que me está chantajeando con la pistola. Esto no es ninguna solidarity por mi parte. No hablo por mí, sino por todos los trabajadores del mundo. Mira, Bigotinchi.
Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the wailing and rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
¿Pero qué pregunta es esa, Kitsuragi? ¿A ti qué más te da? Me estás decepcionando mucho, ¿eh? No para que tenga una voz sexy.
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Eberhard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
Aquí solo hay una ley, amigo mío, y es la mía. Díselo así, Bigotinchi.
Why not? Must be nice being something else for a change. The rest of us are just folks. We're negotiating our share. Aye. This stuff, they already covered.
Ah, no, o sea, que esto no es una huelga para conseguir mejores sueldos, ni jubilaciones, ni nada de eso, ¿no? No sé qué diablos de huelga es esta.
Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Eres comunista. ¿A ti qué te importa, Bigotinchi?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
Y trafica con drogas también. Eso también lo hace.
By that, you mean corruption?
Ahora ya estás haciendo preguntas inteligentes, Kinkitsuragi.
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish. He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
Aquí todos tenemos nuestro precio, eso está claro. Preguntar si es comunista.
Sure thing.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
¿Dirías que los estribadores están involucrados en el asunto?
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
¿Cómo?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts. I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Con mercenarios, a lo mejor.
He's not lying about not doing it himself. He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Menudo nido de mafioso.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Y se acaba la conversación porque tú te lo dices, ¿no, Kinkitsuragi? Aquí el que manda eres tú, por lo visto.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pin, the water lock starts moving.
Ah, porque ya retiraron el cartel este que estaba aquí caído.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Me quita las ganas de vivir,
Focus on one
Kinkitsuragi.
thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
Pero a mí me gusta meterle mano a todo un poquito así, una misión de aquí un poquito y otra de aquí, ¿sabes? Yo soy así, porque si voy siguiendo solo una, me aburro. ¿Tú me comprendes, Kinkitsuragi?
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Primero es ver si podemos chorizarle algo aquí. Dinero o algo. Bigotinchi, que pasa que eres tú el único aquí que puede tener la habitación hecha una mierda, ¿o qué? Ya también puede.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked one on top of the other. There's also pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners. Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
¿Tú cómo sabes tanto de drogas, Kinkitsurai?
Anything of note?
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how. A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
No te drogues. Pregúntale a Kinkitsurai.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
No.
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for.
No.
They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Ay, lo cojo. Si eso me hace falta luego más adelante. ¿Tú crees que debería cogerla? Guillermo. Guillermo no está disponible. ¿Tú crees que debería coger la droga? Ahora deberías cogerla. No se diga más. En secreto. No, porque si la cojo a mi Kinkitsuragi no es mi padre para que me esté diciendo nada. No. Ya no soy esa persona.
This medicine cabinet is stocked. It's been used quite a lot.
Quiero ser un Bigotinchi del que sentirme orgulloso. Bigotinchi, venga, sal. A ver qué hay aquí, porque necesito un dinero.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
No, que voy a perder. Déjate de rollo, Bigotinchi.
Welcome to the roof.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Puede ser, sí. Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
Ay, que también renunció a la de la limpieza por mi culpa, igual que la camarera. Está hecho un Don Juan, Bigotinchi.
I am Kim Kitsuragi. I am a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Y nada malo tiene que decir de mí ella, ¿eh?
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer? Like riding a coppercycle.
There is the tiniest bit of flattery in there. The way her eyes move from your shoulder to shoulder.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something
Sí,
difficult.
no, Bigotinchi. Contacto, ¿eh?
No need to dilly-dally. She's tough.
No.
You sound like a namby-pamby.
Cállate.
Clasier Amondu. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. A bad memory, officer. It's the past. People can't go back to the past. I'm 28. The record. So official.
Pero claro, yo soy un policía serio, tío.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Ay, esta chica podría ser yo perfectamente. Me ha maltratado tanto la vida. Yo no tengo ese flequillo tan guapo.
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
Pues por eso dije abuso sexual. Pero bueno.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. She looks around. The sun has risen over the sea. People are rushing to work below.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Why am I even awake? Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
No, pues a ver, si lo hizo, lo hizo. Me da igual que esté muerto ahora. Pues bien muerto que está. Así de claro te lo digo, amiga. Si lo hiciste tú, la policía te cubrirá. O yo solo. Si hace falta.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things
Mira
up
los
a bit.
cabrones.
Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Pretty much.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
Yo también, amiga mía.
We partied. With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Más intensa que la de Bigotinchi. Dios, por Dios mío.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
Estamos hablando de que esta chica y la víctima son los de las hipotecas de plazo fijo, quizás. Estamos ante estos personajes.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Whoa. After so much drinking and drugs, how did they manage it?
Hay gente que puede, Bigotinchi. Igual no lo sabe. Igual por eso te dejó tu mujer.
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
Ay, mi niño. Digan. El gatito está echando una bola de pelo.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehend with longing. She misses him.
Claro, si te está diciendo que había sentimientos de por medio. Hay alcohol y droga.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes. I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Vale.
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it.
So, she's Scott's mystery phone cutter.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was
No,
doing.
no, pero que se joda ese cabrón. Que se gaste el dinero ahora, que te le estoy dando todos los días 20 real en comprar un teléfono nuevo.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Tú conoces a todo el mundo bebiendo, amiga. Tú harías buena pareja con Bigotinchi. Y ahora que te quedaste soltera, ahí tienes a Harry de Guá. Para que te caliente la cama ahora y se droguen y beban.
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Escuchamos pero no juzgamos. ¿Y con Bigotinchi no se te ha ocurrido tener una affair, amiga? Ya que te gustan los borrachos.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Pobrecita.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air...
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Hombre, y tanto que tenemos de qué hablar. Ahora vamos a enfrentarnos a esos cabrones que nos
As
mintieron.
he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion? She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Tengo una pregunta personal. Ah, no, Bigotinchi.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
Hasta las 11 está ahí. Vale. ¿Qué quiere?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
La voz más bonita tienes, Kinkitsurai. Pero hoy te estás portando muy mal conmigo.
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
Exactamente.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Muy bien. Ah, espérate, aquí viene una puerta.
The same small, heavy door is barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door. I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers. A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
He doesn't say anything. You should have gloated.
No, porque yo soy otra persona y como ya he dicho. Ahora tú, papanata, me mentiste. También tú.
It's you again. What
Sí,
is
y
it?
todas las veces que haga falta.
Again? Seriously, man. Fine. Fire away. I know her.
How well do you know her?
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months. If you must. Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is
O sea que si fueron los
possessive.
celos, ¿verdad? Este cabrón.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Tú cállate, jurona, que yo soy la ley aquí. Yo soy el que hace las preguntas.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
You don't know her. Not the way I do.
Okay, this turned out better than expected.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck!
Toma, te lo dije ya.
Fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Como se te ocurra tocarle un pelo, yo no tengo arma, pero King Kitsuragi sí.
A whore, huh? A lot of that going around lately. From the mouths of distressed men. Whatever the case, you've hit a nerve. He's angry. No,
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
No. Me estás haciendo luz de gas tú también, amiga. Lo que me faltaba ya. Gaslighting again. No, thank you.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she doesn't fucking trust you.
Cállate tú.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Los mato a todos.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
his hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
A mí no, a ti no fue Bigotinchi.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
A ver ese tape.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Pero ¿cómo que me la meta por el culo? ¡Que soy policía!
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Kim, no me susurres así en el oído porque me pongo tonta. Y después no sé lo que hago.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like the royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will... The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp. You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the
Yo voy a abrir
apartment.
esta puerta ahora y para que entre alguien, no sé, tío, que a lo
I
mejor
guess no one is in.
¿Qué opinas, Kinky Tsuragi, de lo que vamos a hacer?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself. Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
Bueno, si a ti no te provoca reparo, que eres una persona decente, y a mí tampoco.
If the Merc Tribunal happens before we solve this, we are looking at casualties. What's one unlocked door compared to that? On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrard we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it. Yes, presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
Yo acepté la misión porque tú dijiste que estabas de acuerdo, Kinky Tsuragi.
The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this.
No sé qué hacer, tío. ¿Y si abro la puerta y por mi culpa matan a un inocente? No puedo tomar esta decisión.
Besides, if you never open it, you're never gonna find
Claro,
out
eso
what's
también,
behind
tío.
the
Yo
door.
quiero saber qué hay ahí. Venga, venga, ahora abrimos, ya
You
está.
try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude.
No, pero yo quiero entrar.
Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. As you hold the open door, you can feel
Que
the
sí,
air
que sí,
moving.
que yo quiero entrar, yo
A
voy a
little
entrar.
draft.
No, vamos, vamos. Claro que sí, ya que la abrimos. A lo mejor hay dinero. Yo quiero entrar, claro, mira, hay dinero. La policía tiene que saber todo lo que está pasando aquí. No, no hay dinero, pero hay droga. También me viene bien.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others. A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures. The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much. This person is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash.
Cerrando el cerco ya.
and now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Sí, se está poniendo muy interesante el caso Kinkitsuragi.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
Por aquí. ¡Dinero! Estoy muerto de hambre, tío. Y todavía no tengo lo que necesito. No, no, no. Ah, no quiero drogas, tío, quiero dinero. ¿Viste algo con tus ojos de él, Bigotinchi? Yo ahora, este coche tú quieres ver que es mío, y yo me reventé y por eso tiré el cartel aquel. Bueno, vamos a hacer las cosas por orden. Vamos a vender esto y luego venimos para acá.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
The boombox's weight on the
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation.
Espera. Ahora sí, Bigotinchi. Espera. Menudo flow tienes, Bigotinchi. Basta ya, que es un hombre que lo está pasando muy mal en la vida. No debería reírme de él. Lo siento mucho. ¿Cómo interactúo con esto?
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind. You push Command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent.
This isn't Revachon. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the sound of a Valson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. Still,
there's more going on here than we know.
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his? A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about. Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service. I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Vale, Bigotinchi, quítate el loro ese ya.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
She puts her coffee cup down. This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me. Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
The phrase was used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things, then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living, until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for? Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
¿Quién es Lely ahora? Ah, el muerto, es verdad, es verdad.
He was like the Seminese conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower. Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoi in her.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He in Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her, that she could quell the rage in such a being.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say
Cuando
now.
esté listo, no, cuando le pregunte.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
Quite a lot, yes. Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Ya que ni quiero engañar, a mí también me gusta eso.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
Pues la verdad, amiga, date cuenta. Bueno, ya no te tienes que dar cuenta porque está muerto.
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
Claro, venga, ya, canta. ¿Tú piensas que tengo yo todo el día aquí para hablar contigo? Te tengo que encontrar dinero.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself. It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic? He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
The adversary one.
Como que mi adversario. Mi adversario, Bigotinchi.
Yes. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies. It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice.
No.
Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him
Amiga,
speak.
yo hablé con él en mi imaginación y lo escuché en la grabación y no tenía una voz suave y agradable. Ese Kinki Tsuragi, tú te estás confundiendo.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Qué interesante, yo también le he acariciado el pelo. Es verdad, Bigotinchi, lo hicimos.
Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now.
Quizá lo matase el comunismo.
Is the Union communist? They're a couple of shades pinker than that, no? Social Democrats? They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
A ti no te sienta nada bien por la mañana, nada más que colocarte, amiga.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
Good for you.
What do you think it will tell us?
I don't know how a semen sample works, officers. How many days after intercourse does it have to be? I don't even know if he had sex with someone else. We didn't go steady.
Is she avoiding anything? Technically not. See? There's something off here. This one must know she's deploying flares and countermeasures.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Droga.
Sex, alcohol, speed, probably also sildenafil.
Mira, ya le voy a preguntar la 4 y ya está, porque Bigotinchi tiene esas flipadas y yo no sé quién para coartar su personalidad.
Why do you ask?
Just have her answer the question. Don't give explanations.
Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down and too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet.
Everything checks out here. It's all A-OK. Good answer.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Not my favorite topic, but okay. How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted.
Bueno. Yo creo que ya ha llegado el momento de pegarle una buena hostia al subnormal de abajo, yo creo. No estoy hablando de Garte.
And that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Si acaso parecía ponerle cachondo a todo el rollo del artillero.
I can confirm that.
I see what you're doing there. Let's push him.
She didn't? Well, whoop-de-doo then.
Vamos a presionarlo, ¿sí? Lo presionamos. A ver, yo espero que si esta gente me viene a pegar una paliza, los otros dos policías que estén ahí vengan a cubrirnos, ¿no? Ok, nos van a dejar solos.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore. Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawmen?
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
¿Sabes qué? Creo que las mujeres están chaladas, tío. Bigotinchi. Cuidado, ¿eh? Creo que sentías algo por ella, le voy a decir eso. Tal vez no la calaste tanto como tú pensabas.
Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Es una juerguista empedernida con unas ganas de morir más gordas que las mías.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
No estoy hablando contigo, Frank Gallagher.
It's alright, Glenn. I just thought, I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently I was wrong.
Hola, mi amor. Qué papa.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now. I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and The whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
No le voy a decir eso a una dama. Bigotinchi es un hombre educado.
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
Gracias por tu aportación, Alan.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Man.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
Tú siempre te estás quejando.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be. Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
Te voy a contar una historia sobre Kim. Kim, voy a necesitar tu pistola una vez más. No, no, no. Ah, pistola, Bigotinchi. Pero ¿cómo llegué yo a esa conclusión de que ella los está manipulando?
No, we fucking ain't, asshole. No one's fiddling anyone in here.
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
I think you're losing it, Fiddleman.
No. This fucking suicide carny is trying to get to me. This ain't gonna work with Titus Hardy. Put the fiddle down. Or walk away.
He'll put the fiddle down. Put it down, officer.
Oye, Gil, deja de quitarme autoridad, que estoy intentando picarlo, tío.
I do not understand. This fiddle play totally fell apart. The concept was solid, but the delivery tragically off. You sounded like a madman, not a cop.
Joder, Kinkitsuragi, te tienes que callar la boca y seguirme el rollo. Tú te tenías que haber puesto así también.
Mr. Dubois, every worker... That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today? I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
Oh.
He's trying to figure out if you're lying. There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. Weasel probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire? I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
¿Qué elefante?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical,
Ah.
and so is the village. But the mercs and their brutality
Vale,
are very
vale,
real.
sí, sí.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Así está.
About my fun container? It's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise.
¿Qué dices tú sobre mi container de diversión?
But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them. All hardened commando type. One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy. The one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
¿Por qué no le respondes a mi amigo Kim? ¿Eres racista tú también?
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
An entire neighborhood of killers.
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
O a lo mejor ese hombre soy yo. Es Bigotinchi.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. Of course, you're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me. Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject.
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
He wants you to do more things for him before.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best, helping people.
No te estoy dando vía libre a ti para nada, ¿eh? Cuidado.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
Mira la comadreja.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this, but he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right? Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective.
Me está haciendo mucho la pelota, tío.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she's... Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
A mí la cerveza me gusta. No sé de dónde te has sacado eso.
Separate one from the herd.
Oh, that would definitely be Fat Angus. His feet smell from a city block away, and he's always having noisy stomach troubles. horrible, revolting guy. You would die, Harry. You would die, and in the process start a bloody and completely unnecessary war between the Debarders Union and the Citizens Militia. Angus, his ever-growling stomach, and his smelly feet are all part of the Union. You have as much right to arrest him as I have to arrest your partner here.
No, porque tú no eres policía.
Actually, less. Because this is my hometown, my territory, and my backyard. You are a guest here, Harry. Please remember that. Oh, Harry. This is getting real grim, and there's no need for that. We are friends. But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
¿Y yo para qué quiero esa miseria?
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
No, y mi pistola, quiero saber si al final la encontraste o qué.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
¿Qué me vas a pedir ahora?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
Claro que soy de izquierda, si yo voté Pedro Sánchez. ¿Más de izquierda puedo ser?
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Ay Dios, ¿qué le digo? Porque Bigotinchi no está muy puesto en política. Soy más de la izquierda que tú. Esto es otra corruptela, ¿verdad? No soy ni de la izquierda ni de la derecha. Hago lo que me dicta el corazón. Yo creo que lo voy a decir eso, tío.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry?
Y vuelve con la
Does
pistola.
it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal
Pues
for
habla
you.
ya, que me quiero ir a dormir, pesado.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
No puedes decidir tú por una vez, Kim.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs, and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie. On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez. It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience. It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
Ay, mi madre, Bigotinchi, ya te estás flipando. Ya estás hablando de cosas New Age. Así no te moda la política ni nada. Tú eres un ser de luz.
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed.
No, no, no.
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment. Tisk tisk, just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What benevolence. What a fucking joke. The kingdom is difficult to comprehend. And even more difficult to describe.
Me estoy poniendo metafísico ya. Venga, que me quiero ir a
Partly
acostar.
because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist.
Sí, que me vendiste la idea que quiero ese reino de la conciencia.
It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Ah, no. Posexual, no. Que venga, sí.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow? That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
It's
Venga,
you
que tengo
again.
sueño.
What is it? Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it? Love.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it
Ya
wasn't
es que
for
me
the
das de tío.
boss
No quiero hablar
man's
con él
word.
nunca más.
Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys.
Así me gusta,
Hardy
así me
boys.
gusta, así.
How
La
may
ubicación
we
a la
assist
policía.
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader. Convince Titus he's being manipulated? Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter. Fat Angus, the powerful guy, Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility. Outside, under the rising sun, tattered and in ruins, the windows of the cafeteria aglow with her morning light. Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Goddamn right. Don't come around if you're not from around.
Fuck you. I'm not from around. That's not why we...
There we go. Don't come to the wild north if you are not white enough.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Amenazando a mí a la policía.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Soy un policía buenísimo.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now
Oye,
it's
tú
all
cállate,
pointless.
estúpida.
Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Ya están todos cantando aquí. Es la hora del karaoke para ustedes.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Eso, lárgate de aquí.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue. I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
She's got one of those checkered pasts. The shot could have missed. Could have been meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude, One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do if I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now, threw all that turmoil away, and became himself again.
In a manner of speaking, we had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
No pasa nada porque hay una chica Hardy.
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats.
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Klasia came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse, we hanged. You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her from the old world. Where they're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Okay.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames.
She, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But...
Still, after all this headache...
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins.
We'll take that into account.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate.
I understand. I know. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. For all of this, for wasting your time.
Why did you waste our time?
Eso digo yo.
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glance it over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time, where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me.
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Nothing to do with her? You'll be the judge of that.
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Y ese puto crío también me jode mucho a mí.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave.
Ay, no, pobrecita.
She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead, before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came. So am I.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Ay, Dios. Es un caso súper serio y súper chungo y Bigotinchi con la pinta esa que tiene ahí con la camisa de rejilla esa, la bolsa de basura. Ay, Bigotinchi. No puedo hacer otra cosa sino quererte.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
Mi niño. ¿Qué? ¿Voy a subir? Bueno. Hola, papi.
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore.
Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Miran, de verdad. Que sí, yo te quiero mucho. Déjame terminar este diálogo y ahora estoy tus atenciones.
Sure, I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people too, not just C-suite. A lot of people got hurt, but that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
Quiero. Te amo, mi niño. Ay, papi. Venga, que ya termino.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
Digan. Coño, ¿me estás jodiendo? Venga, chico, que ya termino.
One of them killed themselves because of me. How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it? There you have it. The way of the warrior. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
La camionera.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others. Does she also party with Ruby, however?
No.
Still, there is something there.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, but I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging.
No te habrás quedado con
Ruby said they would.
una pieza de esa armadura por casualidad, ¿verdad, amiga?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low, or something. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
We can't go after loose cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there. When he was shot, I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding. Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have a look at that window. Reconstruct the scene. It's right here. So near. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye. She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just, he's thinking,
Right.
Are we done here?
Perdona aquí, Kitsuragi.
Or maybe you should take her to the station for safekeeping. She lied to you, and she's a flight risk.
Oh, no.
No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone.
No la
She's
vamos a
been
detener.
through enough. Multiface, I'm beginning to doubt your judgment. Are you sure you're not sleeping on the post? You have to
Estoy
wake
durmiendo,
this
eso
one
sí es
up
verdad.
with force if you want to continue pushing her.
+1 en contra del análisis de esperma, ¿qué?
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
I have no idea, officer. Okay.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. I have bad news for you. You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you.
Bigotinchi, deja de fliparte, por favor, quería dormir.
You too. Me? Get out of here. I'm solid. These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore. Believe it. You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised. I think it's safe to assume, yes, Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this, she is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too. A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something.
Bueno, a mí me miente todo el mundo, me da igual.
When it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Vale.
Good. The less paranoid option. You can trust them. Just not with Glacia Amandu. Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this. The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
Bigotinchi, saca tu excentricidad.
God, no.
¿Y le pongo esta? Ah, venga, vamos a dejarlo ya porque me quiero ir a acostar. Ay, Dios. Bigotinchi, qué intenso eres, tío.